We're going to go straight back to the Election Commission, where the Congress party leaders have arrived once again. I'm told Randeep Singh Surjewala is on the phone, and there's some convincing that they are trying to do. Let's go to the pictures, please, if we can. Let's cut to the pictures. And there they are. The Congress leaders are standing there outside. They're trying to go in. I don't think they're being given entry. I don't know if Parikshit is on the line. Let's go to our reporters. Parikshit is on the line. Parikshit, what's going on there? I mean, the gates are closed. What is the Congress party up to now?
Right.
Why are they so desperate?
You know, the Congress party, absolutely. We know what is at stake, or not. It's really big for the Congress party. You had Randeep Singh Surjewala, the chief spokesperson. You had RPN Singh. You had Motilal Vora, the treasurer of the Congress party, all sitting together. They were in a meeting for a very long time. We were being told they are waiting for the EC order, and now they tried to make this one final push. They actually showed us this grab. They took out this Supreme Court ruling, and they're going to show it to the election commissioner and tell him that in the past also it has been said and decided by the Supreme Court that only the authorized agent is authorized to see.
MLA authorized representative के अलावा किसी और को अपनी वोट देगा तो वो सीक्रेसी को खारिज करेगा और उसकी वोट खारिज मानी जाएगी। इस जजमेंट में ये स्पष्ट लिखा है, ये इस देश का कानून है। और इसके साथ साथ चुनाव आयोग का जो अपना सर्कुलर है उसमें भी ये साफ लिखा है कि अगर कोई व्यक्ति सीक्रेसी को वायलेट करेगा तो वो खारिज होगी। बापू की धरती में, गांधी की धरती में सच्चाई की जीत हो और झूठ हारे, केवल ये कहने शुक्ला जी के नेतृत्व में हम सब आए हैं।
ये कहते हैं कि 2016 में आपका भी वोट इसीलिए खारिज हुआ था कि किसी ने देख लिया।
देखिए, 11 जून 2016 को कांग्रेस विधायक दल की नेता जो मेरे पीछे लाइन में खड़ी थी, केवल उनको वोट दिखाने की वजह से अगर वोट खारिज हो सकता है तो फिर ये क्यों नहीं हो सकता कि अब जब आप विरोधी पार्टी के लोगों को वोट दिखा रहे हैं तो वो वोट खारिज हो।
How confident are you, Surjewala ji? How confident are you? क्या कर रहे हो पागल आदमी?
So they've gone inside right now, Parikshit. They've gone inside. The gate's been closed once again. They've been allowed. 3 people have been allowed. They've gone in once. Sakal, what's happened exactly? Three people have gone in. Sakal and Payal, can you hear me, Parikshit? Parikshit, Sakal and Payal, can you hear me? What is the Congress party seeking now?
Yes.
What are they seeking now?
Well, they are completely rubbishing BJP's tirade, saying that the BJP's claim that Surjewala precedent is something which doesn't really hold ground. Initially, there was some sort of confusion here, Payal, that whether they've got really a nod from inside or not. But it seems that Congress still trying to make those last-ditch efforts. In fact, Surjewala, for a change, did not react when he saw Republic TV's camera crew and, of course, reporters here.
Well, of course, yes, you know, the Congress is making every effort over here. They are going to now present a precedent that is of a previous case in the Supreme Court. Remember something which a short while ago, BJP's Piyush Goyal had rubbished. Yeah. They say that their legal position is completely safe as far as this is concerned. They are absolutely sure of what they are demanding, and they are saying that all the allegations, including the fact that this is the murder of democracy, something which they are rubbishing.
Okay, Deepti, your take, what are you picking up from BJP sources? They are completely rubbishing Congress's claims?
You know, Arnab, I don't remember the last time we saw such a kind of a drama actually playing out for that one Rajya Sabha seat, obviously telling you how big this battle is for prestige. Yes. Yeah, and one last word, we've been also in touch with the Congress sources. You know, the kind of posturing they're doing, Arnab, they're saying that it's the entire government machinery which has turned out in all numbers, huge numbers
this
here. Biggest delegation from the BJP coming. And they're also saying that it's not only about Ahmed Patel's seat, but it's also about the credibility, how the government is using agencies in their favor. Back to you, Arnab.
This is about proving loyalty. That's point number 1. Parikshit reporting there with Nalini and Shawan there at the ICC, and our reporters Deepti, Parikshit, Sakal, Payal, all there at the EC. We are covering this live. We are on a night vigil on the story. We are going to break it together in some time whenever it happens, because I get a sense, and our executive editor Abhishek is, I think, at
the Congress delegation is coming up.
They're coming out? Are they coming out now? Okay. The drama continues.
The Congress delegation is coming out.
Watch this. What the Congress party has done right now is that it went to the Election Commission to show a ruling of the Supreme Court. They did not get an audience with the Election Commission. The Election Commission has told them we will communicate the decision to you.
RPN Singh, have you met the ECI? Well,
Okay, we are waiting to go live. I don't have an audio feed from there yet. The Congress party leaders are doing a lot of tamasha tonight, and this is all aimed at somehow covering up for the fact that there's probably going to be a loss of face for Sonia Gandhi. Randeep Surjewala leading the charge. And they said they wanted to show a ruling of the Supreme Court to the Election Commission that no...
सुरजेवाला जी बताएं।
कांग्रेस का ये प्रतिनिधि मंडल जिसमें श्री राजीव शुक्ला शामिल हैं, मेरे सहयोगी आरपीएन सिंह जी शामिल हैं। हम केवल चुनाव आयोग को एक मेमोरेंडम देने आए हैं जिसकी प्रतिलिपि हमने उनको दी। उसमें हमने 3 बातें कही। पहला, सुप्रीम कोर्ट की 5 सदस्यीय खंडपीठ कुलदीप नायर के केस में उन्होंने स्पष्ट तौर से कहा कि अगर कोई विधायक ऑथोराइज रिप्रेजेंटेटिव के अलावा किसी और को वोट देगा तो वो सीक्रेसी को वायलेट करेगा और उस वोट को खारिज माना जाएगा। उसकी 2 लाइन मैं आपको पढ़ता हूं। उसमें उन्होंने कहा, रेदर द रूल शो द ओपन बैलेट सिस्टम पुट इन
An elaboration. I lost the audio feed out there. I want to go to the debate because I think what he's going to be saying is extremely repetitive.
चुनाव आयोग का अपना सर्कुलर है और उस सर्कुलर की डेट है 24 फरवरी 2010। उसमें उन्होंने कहा है कि अगर कोई भी वोटिंग की सीक्रेसी वायलेट करेगा तो वो वोट खारिज होगा। हमने ये दस्तावेज चुनाव आयोग का सर्कुलर, सुप्रीम कोर्ट की जजमेंट चुनाव आयोग को सौंप दी और ये कहा कि गांधी की धरती में कभी सच हार नहीं सकता, गांधी की धरती में झूठ हारता है, सच जीतेगा। भाजपा बरगलाने की कोशिश कर रही है। हम संविधान संगत बात कर रहे हैं, संविधान संगत बात हो।
Okay, we're going back to the debate right now because that's really repetitive. Randeep Surjewala has run out of any original thing to say. Kumar Ketkar, M.R. Venkatesh, Shahid Siddiqui, Sabha Naqvi, Gaurav Bhatia, Dinesh Vashni, Rahul Narvekar joining the debate along with Ghanshyam Tiwari of the Samajwadi Party. Gentlemen, are we ready to debate? My question is, Gaurav Bhatia, what's going on here? Sabha, what's going on here? I mean, this is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous, Sabha, to be hiding behind these technicalities just to save some face for the Gandhis. I mean, the rules are in black and white, and the rules say that the voter goes in, casts his vote secretly, and comes out. Now, the onus of the warning of violation has to come from the presiding officer. When the presiding officer has no qualms as to what happened, why is all hell breaking loose? Just because Sonia Gandhi's prestige is involved, Sabha? I mean, this is embarrassing.
Arnab, can I please come in on that?
Yeah, I will, but let's get Sabha in and then I'll come to you, Gaurav.
I think the whole thing is embarrassing. So, Arnab, the whole spectacle, it's an embarrassing, hugely embarrassing spectacle. And as a flag bearer of secularism, I'm disgusted with what's happening. It's quite pathetic to see the Congress party rise itself out of its comatose condition for one individual called Ahmed Patel. Fair enough, the BJP has been utterly ruthless and the game began with them poaching on the Congress MLAs. We all know that. The BJP is a ruthless election machine. But right now, the bird's eye view, forget the worm's eye view, this is a disaster. Everybody is putting pressure on the Election Commission. The whole cabinet has also shown up there. Half the cabinet is there. So even for the BJP, it's prestigious. It's a grudge match. Ahmed Patel versus Amit Shah. Let's face it, it's a grudge match. The BJP has done it.
But Sabha, listen. This is, Sabha, listen to me. Sabha, listen to me.
I want to say this. Is the survival of Ahmed Patel... Yeah.
It is not about the survival of Ahmed Patel, Sabha. Sabha, it is not about the survival of Ahmed Patel. It is about the survival of Sonia Gandhi. That is why the Congress party is looking cartoonish. I mean, this revelation has come at 10 p.m. when the votes were cast in the morning at 9:20 a.m. I mean, they haven't looked more desperate and more cartoonish in this last-ditch efforts than they have now. And thirdly, is it a crime for a congressman to vote against the Congress, Vinod Sharma? Is it written as a legal sanctions in the books of the country that you can't accept it? There is a revolt. The party is breaking up. So what? The party is breaking up. You can't make it a moral argument, Vinod Sharma. You can't. Even you can't.
Now, here, in contest here is a judgment of the Supreme Court. It's not a technical argument. I am not saying that who's doing right and who's doing wrong. The law of the land has to be upheld, especially in an election, to a body which makes the law. Please understand. And I would like to know from my friend Mr. Bhatia, who's a lawyer, I respect him as a lawyer, and I would request him to speak as a lawyer for a minute and tell us what is the legal position with the Supreme Court.
Can I tell you? Can I tell you? Can I tell you? I know I'm not a lawyer, but can I tell you? Can I tell you I'm not a lawyer, but can I tell you? Can I attempt? Please, can I?
Expected you to bring Arnab, one thing, one small point. I would have been very happy.
Can I respond? I wish to respond.
Talking to you on this issue.
On law,
you know, he
as well as on politics.
Whenever there is a crisis, he is missing in this crisis, which means that there is force to the argument of the opposition.
Who is missing? Who is missing? Who did you say? 1 second. Who did you say is missing?
Mr. Arun Jaitley, who is the best legal brain in the BJP.
He is not missing. He's gone thrice to the Election Commission.
Now, can I come in?
He has gone thrice to the Election Commission.
Not coming on record. Has he spoken to your cameras?
Well, that's it. No. He's gone and made the case.
I just want to.
He's gone and made the case and nominated someone else to speak. He's not missing. He's not missing. Anyway, that's not the issue.
Few points, Arnab. I wish to respond to Vinodji. First of all,
now let's go to the legal argument.
Arun Jaitley, Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad, who are all, people of high legal acumen, were present to present for the case of the BJP. On the judgment that Surjewala ji is citing, Kuldeep Nayyar versus Union of India, I read para 460 of the Constitution bench of the Supreme Court, which is very important, and I am sure Mr. Vinod ji would pay attention. The Supreme Court held the Constitution does not provide that voting for an election to the Council of States shall be by secret ballot. The voting for an election to the Council of State till now was by secret ballot due to a law made by Parliament. It cannot be said that secret ballot in all forms of election is a constitutional right. The argument of the Congress. Second, the Congress got an opportunity of making a complaint. Why did they wait for 6 hours? And no written complaint has been brought in public domain. They could have complained to the returning officer. Sir, let me make my points. Point by point, you can rebut after that. Since you asked me the legal position, I thought as a lawyer, I should state the legal position before the nation. Second, no complaint from the Congress came for the first 6 hours before the returning officer. It is not in public domain. Third, when you approach a constitutional authority like the Election Commission of India, you cannot be not prepared to make your arguments in one go. I think the Congress ought to have prepared its entire case in the first meeting itself. They are behaving as if they are approaching a principal of a school and not Election Commission of India, which is a constitutional body. Third, I think most importantly, Congress is facing the worst crisis. I have seen them very frustrated in the past, but never have I seen them so frustrated as they are tonight, because their arguments are not based on any legal premise. Rather, they are running from pillar to post just for one Rajya Sabha seat. They should have been with the people of Gujarat who are facing floods, all 44 MLAs. And I say that with some responsibility. Rather, they kept them in a 5-star resort. They tried to even give money to the MLA. It is shameful that today Congress's ideology, which they claim to be in the interest of the nation, has stooped to such dismal levels.